So it doesn't matter what business you're in, whether you're an architect or an accountant or a marketer or whatever, you've got to answer the question, the number one question, which is why should I hire you over all other businesses, including the option of doing it myself and maybe even hiring a drafts person. Okay? Whether people say it or not, they're going to be thinking it. Okay? Why you over anyone else? And then, not only why you, but why true? When you give me an answer, why true? Now, if I was probably to take 10 architects and sit them in a room and say, right, why you, why you, why you, I get 10 very flimsy answers. Because it's not an easy question to answer. I mean, you can say I'm better, but, by the time the seventh person in the room has said I'm a better designer, then, it doesn't really mean much, does it? You can't have everybody in the room being the better designer. So I did a little exercise with our mastermind group this morning. I just want to take you through it because it was really good. So these are people we had. Now, when you're coming up with a reason why people should hire you over all other options, there's usually three kind of standard ways you can go. And this is any industry, not just architecture. So you can talk about having a better the fact that your thing is going to be better, right? In your case, the design or their house or their office. You can talk about being so better, cheaper, faster. Those are the three standard type of options of ways you can go down. Now, you can go down faster and you can go down cheaper. It's not necessarily what I recommend, but one way if you were going down the cheaper would be we can bring a project in on time and on budget, and most projects aren't coming in on time and on budget. So if you had the numbers, Marco Ciccarelli does a very good job of this. He knows that his projects come in on time and on budget, something like 92% of the time, and the industry average is something like 43%. So he could go down the fact that we're going to be cheaper because we're actually only going to charge you what we say we're going to charge you, whereas anyone else, it's going to go over. Faster, it's kind of probably hard to say we can do it faster without great risk, but you could say we're going to do the research analysis faster. Generally speaking, better result is where most people, it's kind of easier for an architect to come in. So theoretically speaking, I'll just get rid of some of these so we can highlight on one. But we can talk about design. How are you going to do that? How are you going to prove it? Why true? Well, you'll need to point to awards if you've got them. Your positioning will help with that. It may be that your design's better because I'm a teacher. So as you'll see over here, Jeff Krieger said, well, we're better. One of the reasons I'm better is because I'm a teacher. I teach other architects. I teach people how to do design. So, of course, my design's going to be great. Another one, in terms of better results, is we have certain proprietary tools and processes that we use. We use proprietary systems that we've developed. We have an academy that teaches clients how to go through each of our 9 steps that we take people through. We have virtual reality. So all these are examples of coming up with the argument that we produce a better result because you can understand what's going on through the process better because of virtual reality or because of our systems or our training, which allows you to make better decisions, which gets you a better result. Value, I've talked a lot lately about return on design, and that's the other way to do it. We give you the better result is, you can have better result coming from better design through better understanding, better value, or safer. So return on design. Okay, so, and then here's what the guys came up with on our little session, just as an example. So Roderick does high-end luxury residential in Costa Rica. So basically, he was going down the better result channel, and he has a system called the Sarco system to help international clients. So that would fit certainly in the this one here. Because he's got a proprietary system, helps you understand and make better decisions, and you end up with a better result. Mark talked about virtual reality, giving you a better result. You get a better result because of virtual reality. You don't need to learn a foreign language. We're both speaking the same visual language we already know. Seeing is believing. So he was using the virtual reality, but once again, coming back, that'll end up giving you a better result. Dan was another system one as well. He's got a thing called Basecamp, which is a process he takes people through, proprietary system, which allows you to get a better result. Tim was different. He was getting you a better result, but it was better value. So he was going down the return on design route. Colin was going down the fact that he had, because he used to build it, he had to build all designs in the past. He speaks the builder's language. He's going to have better rapport. Often builders and architects don't get along, but in the case with him, he does, because he's had to build himself. John Stanton, virtual reality, and he's design build as well. So that's his evidence. You'd have to go through more evidence than just saying that, but that's why. And then Jeff he's better design as well, or better result, because he has a client academy, or he's going to have a client academy, and he teaches architecture, and he's the only architect who's an architect coach. He's got resources and training, or he will do, and so you'll end up with a better result because he has those things in place. Now you need things in place, right? So I just thought that would be helpful to get you thinking. Because you've got to have an answer to that question. Why should I hire you over all other options, including the option of doing it myself and getting a draftsperson to do it? If you don't have a good answer, then people are going to come up with their own answers, and they're just going to come up with it based on very flimsy evidence. And it might not be you. So let's make it you.